Here we go again. Today we're talking about the undefeated 3-0 Miami Dolphins. Tua turns out to be a guy. All you had to do was add the speedy Tyreek Hill with the already speedy Jalen Waddle, and you have a dangerous team down there in Miami. But how far can they really take this undefeated? Now, if you look at their schedule, tomorrow night, Thursday Night Football, primetime, they have a very tough matchup against the Bengals, but we've seen the Bengals this year. They've been very at best, so I wouldn't be surprised to see Miami just beat the dog piss out of them, and that would make Miami 4-0. So that's 4 out of a potential 17 wins right there. They're already almost a quarter of the way there. But what does the rest of their schedule look like? After the Jets, I gave it away. After the Bengals, they have the Jets in New York, followed by the Vikings in a non-primetime game. But I don't really know if I trust Kirk Cousins this year. As much as I want to say this is Minnesota's year, he's still Kirk Cousins. That one hurt the soul. After the Vikings, they have the Steelers, the Lions, the Bears, the Browns, the Texans, and the 49ers. Right there, they could easily be 12-0 going into the final stretch of the season. They already beat Buffalo. They beat Buffalo. They are a serious contender, guys. If you're taking out the literal best team in football right now, and yeah, it was a little bit of a weird, wonky way to end the game. But hey, you know what? Timing decisions, coaching decisions, that doesn't fall on the players. A win's a win. You walked out of Sunday beating the Buffalo Bills, and you are first in the AFC East right now. So let's say they go 12-0. Let's see what's up next. 2 in a row at the Chargers and at the Bills. Those are both going to be losses. The Chargers starting out slow. As long as Justin Herbert gets healthy, I expect them to come back and be absolutely fine. They are a great, talented team. They're going to get some people back. Keenan Allen didn't play. J.C. Jackson hasn't been playing. So that's going to be a tough matchup for the Miami Dolphins. Then they have the Bills in Buffalo. Easy win for the Bills. And it's going to be later in the season, which means it's going to be cold. Buffalo plays best in the cold, as opposed to anybody else, with the exception of where the Miami Dolphins are going after they face the Bills at home. They're going to Green Bay to take on the Packers. And then New England and New York to end the season. Jets, that is. So, in reality, they could start 12-0, but I see 3 losses right there in a row, which also could kill their momentum going into the playoffs. But I do expect a very easy road to 12-0. Of the teams they are facing in the 12-0, the Bengals scare me. If they could get their heads on straight, which I don't think they can in week 4 on a Thursday night in short time. The Vikings scare me because at any point Justin Jefferson can go off for 200 yards and 2 touchdowns. We all know it. He is a superstar. And the Steelers scare me because they can match up with just about anybody. Other than that, they have an easy road to 12-0. They're gonna probably, if I'm being realistic, end 11-1 in this stretch. But they have the capability and the team to go 12-0. Tua to Waddle, Tua to Hill. They're clicking on defense. They're doing phenomenal. So let's see what happens here. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you next time.